2, 1.
Aww.
Mother.
G'day guys, how are we? So in this video, we're going to be putting a motor in the Beast. If you guys watched the last video, we pulled the motor out. If you guys haven't watched that, I highly suggest you guys quickly go watch that first. We went and pulled the motor out of my beautiful E46, and we are now putting in another motor that is exactly the same. We've gone and pulled it out of our parts car. If you also haven't seen that video, go back and have a look at that video as well.
Australia's cheapest BMW.
Yeah! So we pulled the motor out of that. It's pretty dope. It's got high kilometers, but it's going to last us until we turbo the motor that we pulled out of this, which is what we're probably going to do. And then we're going to send it on the drift track. So this one, realistically, has to last us probably 10,000 kilometers until we've got a project car you guys aren't allowed to know about done. And then this thing is going to be a drift car, which means that motor go back in. So realistically, we're not too worried about the small oil leaks, which it does have. Like there's a few, like it is pretty oily, but at the same time, I'm pretty sure it's just old gunky oil. That's what it looks like, doesn't it?
Yeah, it just sort of looks like a bit of a build-up, just like...
Yeah, like it's not too bad.
It's not even really oily so much. There's
Yeah.
like a bit of a leak there.
But even then, I think that's just from when we were pulling stuff off and we dripped it down.
Yeah.
Like, you can't really tell. I don't think it's too bad. We'll soon find out. But it just has to last me 10,000 kilometers. I'm not too fast, if that, to be honest with you. So we're just going to get straight into it. I'm going to continue doing my voiceover sort of thing, just because it's a little bit hard to keep going in and out recording. It takes so long, and also just makes everything a lot harder trying to, I don't know. You guys probably understand what I'm talking about more than I do. But yeah, so let's get straight into this and try and put this motor in. And I shall probably be talking to it in about half a second. So let's go. Hey guys, sorry for interrupting. Just wanted to quickly say, we just hit 1,000 subscribers. I appreciate you guys so much. I really, really do. So, in honor of appreciation, I have gone and organised a 1,000 subscriber car meet and a bit of a cruise. So if you guys would like to see this absolute beast in person, don't forget to come along. Details are all on that Facebook link in my description. I'll also post a flyer around if anyone wants to screenshot that and send it anywhere else. So share it around. I look forward to seeing all you guys then. Again, thank you for 1,000 subscribers, and back to the video. Alright, so the first thing we did is we went and pulled both the motors out, put them in the middle of the garage, and then from there we went and swapped all the manual components from the old engine and put it on the new one. You're probably wondering why the hell we're using some bread here. So this was the only way we could figure out how to get the bearing out, thanks to Connor. So we're using bread, don't ask questions. The bread that saves our lives. So all I did to put the bearing back in is I got a socket that had the same outside diameter, and I just whacked it in with a hammer, obviously doing it pretty gently. To align the clutch, I actually got a cheap alignment tool. It was like $20. And it worked perfectly. It's just this little plastic thing with dials that expands. It worked really, really well. Alright, so I have gone and taken out the manual motor, which is the one that came out of the green one, and we've taken off the clutch and flywheel, is it?
Yeah.
The flywheel and the clutch off that one, and I've gone and transferred it over to this one, which is a ton of Loctite on it. Now, we're ready to put it back in the car, which is exciting. Let's move the green car back in, and let's chuck it back in. I hope you're enjoying the voiceovers, by the way, because I can't really talk too much and actually get things done if I do this all the time. Also, ignore my lip, I heard it at basketball.
Bro got into a punch on, call him Lippy.
I fell onto a shoulder.
Alright, let's do this.
So now we're moving the old engine out because we don't need that anymore. We struggled big time with that. And moving the new motor out the way so we can pull the car back in. while we had the engine out, we thought it was a pretty good time to give it a quick little clean, as then you can see engine leaks a lot easier and tell exactly where they're coming from. So now that the car is completely up on jack stands, we went and chucked the motor straight back in. We did have some issues with trying to get the engine mated to the gearbox, as they didn't really want to slip onto the dowels properly. So this process definitely took a decent amount of time. After finally getting the motor and gearbox together, we went and chucked in the bell housing bolts straight away to get that thing completely sealed. And then we went on to fitting all the hoses, electrical, and all the accessories. This honestly didn't really take that long. It probably only took us about an hour, which was really good time, as for me this is my first ever engine install. Thank you to Connor, he was a huge help with this. Without him I wouldn't have been able to do any of it. So thank you, Connor. Alright, so the engine's in. Now all we're doing is putting fluids in. We've put everything on, all the accessories on and everything. Well, we're gonna just put the fluids in and then we get to try and start it. It's gonna be dope. I'm so excited for this. It's gonna be sick. We've also got the exhaust coming out about this far out of the motor, just like the dumpy. It's gonna be damn loud, but it'll be good, won't it?
It's gonna be funny.
I guess the next clip you guys are probably gonna hear is us starting it. Hopefully, fingers crossed. Big fingers crossed. Cause we don't know, well, I don't know what the hell I'm doing. He does.
To say that I know what I'm doing is a little bit of an overstatement, sort of kind of almost qualified, so that sort of works, I guess. Transmissions, mate.
Trannies. Alright, so it's been a few days. It got pretty dark the day beforehand. I've been flat out at work. I haven't had a lot of time to do much, but we're ready. It's time that we're actually gonna start it, hopefully. Fingers crossed. Probably won't start. I don't reckon it'll start, probably.
Yeah, we'll see what happens.
We'll see what happens, but Connor, let's have a look. Let's see if it starts. Come on, bro.
Okay.
Fingers
Professional
crossed.
mechanic
Ready?
is doing what he does best, turning keys. Alright.
Come on.
3, 2.
Is it? Oh, it's in gear.
It's in gear. 2, 1.
Oh.
Motherfucker.
You're kidding me. I think it's working. I started it, I'm not gonna lie. I think it's working. I started for like 2 seconds and turned it off because I want to record it. So I'll put you guys down and let's start it. Fingers crossed. I'm so excited.
Hi.
That is so loud. That is sick. Hell yeah. It still has an intermittent issue. We don't know what it is. We're still gonna figure that out. Some sort of electrical issue. But that's for another day. Let's just see if it moves. Will it move? Hey! It's moving on its own. guys saw, we got it running, it runs, it drives. I'm so excited. I'm serious. I cannot contain this smile on my face right now. We've got it back. It works. It's still got some intermittent issues. If anyone's got any ideas in the comments what it could be, we've changed all accessories, absolutely everything. Sometimes it wants to start, and sometimes it doesn't. It's really odd. The other thing I can think of is possibly ignition barrel, or ignition, what is it called, like the ignition switch, whatever it is. Maybe some sort of electrical issue. It's got to be something to do with electrical issues because, I mean, I've done everything else. I've legitimately changed the motor and all the accessories. So it can't be that. Battery's brand new. Absolutely everything is completely changed. And it's off a car that worked perfectly as well because I've driven that car. So it's got to be something connected to the body, if that makes sense. So if anyone's got any ideas, please let me know in the comments. I am desperate to know. Because I want to daily this thing for a little bit while I do a different car that you guys don't know of yet. And for me to do that other car, I need this to be on the road. So yes, please someone help me. But the thing drives, it starts, it runs perfectly. This engine, I feel like, has more go than the other one. The other one kind of spit and spat sort of thing, and I changed everything, so I feel like it's probably low compression or something on the other engine. Where this one runs really nice, actually. But she's in, that's the main thing. It runs, that's also the main thing. So that's going to be the end of this video. I'm not going to put anything else together because we have got some stuff to put on this car from the other car, which is the donor, which I'm going to give you guys a quick little sneak peek. We're going to be changing over some panels because the panels that are currently on that are pretty crap. So the panels on this, for instance, we've got some M3 front fenders. I believe they're actually legit, I think. I don't really know. I don't know. They look pretty good. I don't know if they're legit or not. I'm not going to say that actually. They're a little bit wider than the ones that are currently on there. We actually measured it. It actually is wider. So that's what my thinking is. It must be M3. I don't know. So we're going to put them on there. We're also going to put the M3 front bumper on there. And I'm going to change over the door. Because if you guys watch the bogging video, you would know that the door on that BMW has a massive dent like right here. So we're going to change the door on that. Change all the other panels that are a little bit better on this car compared to the other one. And that's going to be the next video, my guess. So I'm pretty excited for that. It's going to be dope. I'm just excited this car's running again. And it drives so well. It moves. Oh, it's so good. I'm so excited. If you guys are excited for it, let me know in the comments if you guys got any ideas that you want me to do to this absolute beast, because it's time to modify it. That's the cool part. It's time to modify the car. That's sick. I can't wait to modify it because I like modifying cars so much better than fixing them. Everyone does. So yeah, if you guys have any mods you want me to do, have anything you want me to do to it, let me know in the comments. I'm beyond stoked. I'll see you guys next video with more BMW content. I'm stoked. I'm so damn excited. Thanks for watching. If you haven't already, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I shall see you guys next video. See you later.